Here's how we're expanding our garden without expanding our budget this year. The truth is, homesteading can get really expensive really fast, especially when you're first starting out. We are experiencing that firsthand. Here are some ways that we learned to cut costs, and honestly, it's the only way that we're going to be able to afford to extend our garden. The first thing that saved us thousands of dollars, believe it or not, is, you guessed it, right here, we built our raised beds out of free pallets that we sourced from a warehouse company up the street. The pallets that we used to make these were completely free. We talked to the company before we put them in our trunk. And although simple to throw together, they were a lot of work. So although we saved a lot of money on wood to make these beds, we paid for it in our labor. If doing the whole pallet thing to save some money is your kind of vibe, make sure you find pallets that have the stamp HT. It stands for heat treated. These ones are the ones safe to use for your vegetable gardens. Another way you could potentially save money is reach out to your county and find out if there's any place that you can go pick up free compost. My county has a free compost station. It's huge. I'll try to add a video over this, and it's huge. You just have to bring your own shovel, bring your own buckets, and you can take as much as you want. Completely free. I did a few loads of this with my brother, and I honestly wish that it was just closer, because by the time you add in gas and time put into it, I don't know that we actually saved too much money doing it. However, if it was right down the street, I also saw on Facebook just this morning that in the local garden community page that I'm in, that a local farmer delivered free horse manure, dropped it off in the lady's driveway or yard, and all she had to do was pay for the gas that the farmer used to come drop it off at her house. So definitely try to reach out to your local community and try to find those free resources that you could benefit from. Although I didn't plan on adding this in, I did glance over here at our leaf pile and I was like, well, it's benefiting us, so maybe it'll benefit someone else. And since it's free, I might as well mention it in this video. In the fall time, make sure that you are saving all of the leaves from your yard, because it's a free organic way to mulch over your garden beds come springtime, and as the leaves break down, they will release nutrients for your plants. All completely free, and we just have this very simple wire container that we put our leaves in. My fourth tip, which leads into my last tip, is only plant what you'll actually eat. If you're trying to grow real food to feed your family from your backyard, don't waste space on random things that will probably just get thrown into the compost pile. Know what your family actually eats, plant how much you think you'll need to last a sufficient amount of time, and go from there. If you want to feed your family from your backyard, you can't just throw some random seeds in the ground and hope for the best. You have to have a plan. Having a plan, knowing what you're gonna grow, helps you save money because you're not overbuying at the nursery in the springtime, and if you have a plan, you know that you'll have enough time to start your seeds indoors. A packet of seeds are a lot less expensive than seedlings you buy from the nursery in the springtime. For 1,000 onion seeds, I paid $6.04. $6.04 for a pack of 1,000 onion seeds. That's insane. I started these onions inside my house January 23rd. Maybe onions were a bad example to start with, but they're the only things out here that I can show you at the moment. Last year I paid $13 for a pre-started tomato plant from Walmart that only gave me maybe 10 tomatoes. Not worth it. I also only paid like $4.96 for a pack of 35 tomato seeds that I'm about to start indoors this week. If each of those tomatoes only gave me one singular tomato, I would have tripled the harvest I got from that one tomato plant for $13. And I only paid $4.96 for a packet of seeds. Crazy. So make sure you're planning what you're gonna plant in your garden so you're not spending and wasting so much money on seedlings when you can start them from seed. And I know someone's already thinking, oh, but then I need to go spend hundreds of dollars on a grow light setup. No, you don't. Look up milk jug gardening. You just cut the milk jug in half, fill the bottom with some dirt, direct sow your seedlings in here, tape it shut, and this acts like a mini greenhouse. I'm a firm believer that if there's a will, there's a way. I hope that this video has helped at least just one person. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.